So hey guys, welcome back to another video of AmLeo Infoss. So in this video we will talk about the recently launched smartphone of Poco brand, which is Poco C50. So getting to the appearance side of the smartphone, we can see that it's come with a very slick display with a front camera on the front side, and there's nothing much special because this is a budget type of smartphone. Getting to the back panel of the smartphone, we can see that it's come with a huge two camera setup at the back with the fingerprint sensor besides the camera setup, and the Poco brand at the lower side of the back panel. There are also volume up and volume down keys with the power button on the right side of the smartphone. So getting to the general specification, getting to the general specification of the smartphone, the launch date of smartphone was 10th of January 2023, which is officially launched in Indian market. It's come with the Android 12 operating system, which is also Android Go. That means all the setup by the Google are light version custom UI. Talking about the performance side of the smartphone, we can see that's come with the budget processor, which is MediaTek Helio A22, and it comprises of quad-core processor with 2 GHz of clock speed with a Cortex of A53, and the whole processor is built on the architecture of 64 bits, and the processor is fabricated on 12 nanometers of technology. Getting to the graphics and gaming performance of the smartphone, we can see that the Helio A22 comes with a PowerVR GE8300 processor graphics. The RAM they have provided with this chipset is 3 GB of RAMs, which comprises of LPDDR4X technology of RAM type. That's all about the performance and general specification of the smartphone. So getting to the display panel of the smartphone, we can see that it's comprised with the IPS LCD display whose size is 6.52 inches, which is in centimeters 16.56, with the resolution of 720 into 1600 megapixels. Aspect ratio of the screen is 20:9, comprises of pixel density of 269 ppi. The screen to body ratio is 81.15%, which is pre-calculated by the company itself, and the screen protection is also provided with this screen, and I think it's Gorilla Glass version 3. I will drop down in the comment section with that particularly which technology they have used. They have used a bezel-less display with the water drop notch we have already seen in the pictures of the front panel of the smartphone, and the touch screen, it's a captive multi-touch screen with the brightness of 400 nits. It's a very decent type of display in this price segment. It's the price segment we will talk in the later in this video. So getting to the design of the smartphone, the height of the smartphone is 164.9 millimeters with a breadth of 76.7 millimeters, the thickness of 9 millimeters, and the weight of the smartphone is pretty decent, 192 grams. The colors they have launched this smartphone is with green and blue, particularly country green and royal blue. Waterproof technology is also provided this smartphone. Talking about the camera of the smartphone, the main camera comprises only single camera, but we have seen the picture there are two. The other one will be only for display, only for looks. So the single camera comprises of 8 megapixels of primary camera with the autofocus technology. LED flash is also provided, and you can capture your images as far as the pixels of 3200 to 2400 pixels. Digital zoom is also provided with the auto flash, and you can record your video up to 1900 to 1000 at the rate of 30 fps, or 1280 into 720 at the rate of 30 fps. That's all about the front camera and the design. Talking about the front camera, the front camera comprises of 5 megapixels. That's below average. They should provide at least 8 megapixels of. That's upon the company. We can only suggest some things. So that's all about the front camera. Battery. The battery of the smartphone have the capacity of 5000 milliampere with the technology of LiPo polymer. It's no not removable, and you can charge your battery with the type C cable. And the type C cable, the government of India has made it mandatory to all the smartphone companies to make their smartphone on the with the type C cable of charger. Talking about the storage of the smartphone, the internal memory comprises of 32 GBs, which is expandable up to 512 GBs. OTG is also supported, which means you can transfer your files from the pen drive through OTG cable. Storage type is eMMC 5.1. Talking about the network and connectivity of the smartphone, I'm sorry, this smartphone is not supported 5G bands. It's only supports Indian all brands above 4G technology. The other details we can talk about is Bluetooth for version 5.0. They have enabled with the GPS, AGPS and GLONASS technology. NFC is not supported. USB connectivity is micro USB 2.0. Talking about the other specification like multimedia, yes, they have provided the recording options with the FM radio. Loudspeaker is also provided with audio jack of 3.5 mm. Sensors they have provided only accelerometer. Fingerprint sensor is at the rear position of the smartphone. Talking about at the last, the price of the smartphone, which is 7,300, which is available in flipkart.com, about the 3 GB of RAM variant. Talking about the 2 GB of RAM variant, currently they are not available in any of the online market. You can try contacting the company about the offline stores, so you can avail the 2 GB of RAM, but currently only 3 GB of RAM variant is available. So that's all about the smartphone Poco C50. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, peace.